Butcher's block time!
Good morning, everybody. It's a cold and rainy looking day. Gloom and doom is what some might call it.
I'm mad at you.
Why?
Yesterday, Matt took the air fryer basket out and was like, I'm going to soak this all day. And I wanted to use the air fryer. But I have principles. If a man says he's going to do something, you hold him to it. But what if that man doesn't do it? And you want to get some pizza rolls? And you go to bed hungry.
Megan wanted to make pizza rolls at midnight.
I already explained that. We live in a house now. I got a new life. You can hardly recognize me. I'm so glad. Come for you. 'Cause you're not the one for me. Ooh. I saw the sign. And it opened up my eyes, I saw the sign.
About to cut the butcher block. Got to make it exactly right. Otherwise, this is $200 down the drain. It's going to be a big cut because we're cutting the whole stove in compared to last time when we did sections, but I want one giant piece. A lot's riding here. If I fuck up, it's $200 out of our pockets that we cannot get back.
True.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
Woo!
Woo! Nice.
The final test.
A glove?
It's perfect.
Nice, baby.
Alright, so we're stoked that that fits now. Now we just gotta flip it over, figure out where the sink's gonna go. Very close to the front. We're gonna have to move the sink back because of this. That's why we do things in pencil.
Let's do it again. That's how you trace?
My God, Megan. You are definitely the judgmental.
Yeah, but like, seriously. You're like close to the cardboard over here, and then like, look how fat that is.
It's not fat. It's horizontally challenged.
Matt, the last time you did this, you overshot it. I'm gonna trace it this time.
You think you're better than me?
I think when it comes to stuff like this, yeah.
Whatever. I'm gonna play on my phone.
Jesus, Matt. Seriously, this guy can't trace anything. I gotta poop. Who has pencil sharpeners these days? It's a serious question.
Should be the last time we have to do it. We're gonna put a couple little corner pieces in and then just get cutting, get real crafty with the jigsaw. Do what I do. Don't do what I don't do. Let's go. I'm gonna go inside a little bit more than I originally planned just because this is like the outer part.
You traced the outer part of the sink?
I traced that hole that we cut.
That hole is bigger than the hole that it used to be.
Correct. But that's also the hole that the template came with.
I know, but that hole was way bigger than
what we needed,
what
right?
we needed. So yeah, definitely like a centimeter at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm from America, babe. I only know English measurements. Maybe I'll go like, what, 3/4 of an inch in?
Yeah. That's the hole that Matt was talking about, and that's the hole that caused our sink to split.
Megan has so many ideas about what caused our sink to split, but really, we will never know what happened. Ever.
It was the hole.
These used to be my work glasses when I was a badass tree guy.
Now you're a badass
butcher block cutter.
Content maker. Matt's been getting his little wood holes stuck, and I was like, hey, if you finish from the bottom, you're not going to get it stuck as far in as what you're doing. So Matt's going to try it with the last one.
Comment down below if you'd rather finish from the top or the bottom.
Oh, look at that! A piece of wood that's not all the way in the hole saw. What?
Hey.
Hey.
Good idea, Megan.
Thank you. So here we have. Here we have 4. Shut up. Here we have 4 holes, and Matt's gonna use either the jigsaw or the circular saw to just cut the sides, and hopefully it fits. So I have a feeling that based on the measurements that it might be too small by the time it's cut fully, but Matt said, and I agree, that it's better to have a smaller hole this time than have too big of a hole like we did last time, and that's why our sink split.
It's important to have an adequately sized hole.
Very loud.
Huh? It's okay. It's okay.
Is it?
Always cut bigger.
But that's past the point.
It's not all the way through.
All right, well, we have wood glue.
I think it's gonna fit like a glove first try. And
Yep.
unless we just have a raised sink. What do you think of that?
No.
So I guess get the sand in then, woman.
I think it needs to be jigsawed. That's a lot. All right, my job is to sand and fill in these like holes and cracks on the butcher's block, which every butcher's block has. We did not do that before. We also didn't sand the edges before. I feel like really taking good care of this will be the difference between what happened last time and this time. All right, new framing. We're gonna put the appliance, why do I have this on? We're gonna put the new appliances in and see if it's good. The fridge?
You really want me to slide the fridge in?
I do. Oh, darling.
Woohoo! That's good.
Look how good this looks. And then this right here is just gonna be storage, propane and storage, toilet. All right, I need to lie down. Matt needs to go to the store. It's been already a long day, but it's not over.
If it rains, you're gonna be able to move everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh, Matt's gonna be mad because I told him that I could move it if it rained, but I'm not moving it because it's too heavy. I just needed a nap. All right, Matt's here. We just had some dinner. I'm exhausted. Matt's in the mood to work, but honestly, we have to put the camera down because we needed to get some stuff done. We're falling behind.
Yeah, because we keep talking to you guys. As much as we like you guys, we like getting stuff done and meeting deadlines.
We love deadlines. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hello, Internet. It is gonna be another big day of working on the van. Gotta start off right by eating some sausage and having my morning coffee. We thought we had an extra 2 days before John and Erica got back from their honeymoon, but we don't. They get back Saturday. We thought they were getting back Monday. So we're kind of in real grind, crunch time.
So my job for today is to treat the butcher's block that we already cut and measure out the cuts for all of the plywood that Matt has to cut because I'm not cutting. The overalls are coming out?
Oh yeah, getting dirty.
So the reason for this cut is we are putting a table that slides out from the top of the fridge, and that will be the table within the L-shaped couch. It's gonna be really cool. But we're using the old butcher's block to do it.
Alright, so as Megan said, we've had a really big day today. I'm working on redoing our entire plumbing, which means moving our hot water heater. And we had it underneath the sink, which was perfect, but we had way more counter space then, so way more under cabinet space. So now I'm going to figure out how to get it in here. Our setup was so simple before, like so simple, and now it's a bit more complicated, and it actually involves 2 color pipes. So that's going to be a whole fun, exciting thing to figure out. So let's get to it. Since I had to move some of the wires to do different things, I need to now update the fuse box with the appropriate size fuses for each item that I moved around.
Alright, well, all of that stuff is drying. I'm going to finish that bench project that I never finished because a lot of reasons. A lot of reasons. I don't need to explain myself to the internet. Yes, you do. So I already made a sizing mistake with the bench. I didn't account for putting the faces on, and so look what I have for a corner. Yeah, but that's the side that's gonna be like inside. Like you're not gonna see that, so I'm okay with it. I just need to make sure this right side that's gonna be like in the door is perfect.
Heavy, holy crap.
Yeah. All right, for the benches, we're trying to figure out where the hinges are gonna go for the doors. So I'm gonna do a test run right now.
Alright, so I just got most of our heater connected, as you can see here. Just got to wire up the controller, but I need to put the fridge in to put a little box so we can have a little control panel back here, which I think is going to look really cool. But Megan said that there's a smoothie waiting for me inside, so I think it's time to take a little break. It's warmed up considerably, so I lost the sweatshirt. Now I'm just in my sick ass overalls.
Hey, yo!
Alright, we are nice and fed, headed back to the outside. There's some piece of wood Megan wanted me to cut. I don't know where it is. The next step for me is to cut a hole from the top to the bottom, and it's gonna go through the floor. This is gonna be our tank, or sorry, this is gonna be our tubing that's gonna go into our gray tank using a 1.5 inch hole saw bit. So after a little bit of a battle with a lot of insulation, I'm going to have to stuff some back in there, but we also have some exposed spots over there that I'm going to use it for. But check it out, got the hole. Gonna clean it up, get the metal shards out of there. Then I'm gonna figure out the gray tank part. So this is what's gonna be our gray water tank. It's gonna hold about 4 gallons. We realized that after being on the road for 8 months that you really don't need to hold that much gray water, and especially since we don't use anything that's like harsh chemicals, we can dump pretty much wherever as long as the spot specifically is like, hey, don't dump here. We're incredibly reserved when it comes to using water, so we don't need that much gray water, and honestly, you probably don't either unless you have a shower.
So while Matt is doing that, my job is to trace the plywood, and we're gonna do new faces for our cabinets, like our upper cabinets. So I need to play a game of Tetris to see how economical we can be with our plywood. Passenger side, 20 7/8. 20 1/2. 19 3/4. Driver's side, 21 3/8. 19 5/8. 22 1/16. Looks good. 19 1/4.
I think I need to do this by myself.
What am I doing?
Did you not see what just happened?
That was my fault?
You held up too much. Like, just hold it from not falling.
Matt!
I'm sorry I was not more clear.
Oh my god!
Well, we've got our upper cabinet doors cut, and it wouldn't be a Meghan and Matt van build if we didn't get completely pissed off with each other and shut down. So I'm going to keep working through the night, but Megan's tapped out. I don't blame her. I don't really want to work with her. She doesn't want to work with me. We're done.
I'm completely shut down, and I guess we'll see if we actually finish this thing. But I guess you guys can find out. Watch the next video. I don't even want to smile anymore.